Hey, Daryl. So, how to make fall and the crackers for your whip? So we're gonna the normal stuff you buy at camping stores usually has core in it. So get some paracord. The number doesn't matter because the number only counts about the inside. 550 has 7 strands, 650 has 4 strands, and is less expensive, but they usually sell the 550 in camping stores and such, like EMS and REI. Anyway, so let's say you need uh, is that a foot? Let's say you need 2 feet. So you cut a 2 feet piece of paracord. Okay. And like I said, it'll have the strands. If it doesn't, don't skip this part. But if it's got the strands, and you can, take 3 of the strands out. Okay, 3 strands out, 1 strand left in. All right. And we measure it in thirds. You make 3, you let one of them go, and this is your starting twist. Okay? You want to twist it in the opposite direction that you wind it. So if you twist it, you'll discover that it winds itself counter to the twist. Try that again. So I put it in my mouth, and I twist it and wind it. And I'm twisting it against the wind. If you twist it with the wind, it ends up looking like that and doesn't hold. So you'll know if you're doing it right because it'll work. So, we twist. All the way up to the third, making about a half twist and a wind, and a half twist and a wind, and a half twist and a wind, half twist and a wind. Okay, and then you got a little left over, and then we get here. Let's see, should I do this? Okay. So, you've got the end out here and the side you want the scrap end here. So you take it over the top. Go around behind the fingers and through. Nope. How do I do this? So, okay, yep. So you're here. The scrap end, the end we're cutting off, is out to the right. The end we're cutting off is out to the right. The other end comes over and around to the back and through. And you pull it tight. looks like that. You cinch it up and pull. And this way, nope. Let's try again. As you can see, I haven't figured out how to explain what I do yet. Okay. So figure this out. Ah, got it. Okay, so can you see the scrap end? We take the working end and we make a loop over and come up through the loop, avoiding the scrap, and then we tighten. No! Ha! Tries once more. Okay. What if I... Yes! Okay, so it's kind of like a figure 8 knot. I come across the scrap part. So here, come across the scrap part, go around to the back, and come up through the loop. It is in fact a figure 8, and it holds the scrap part separate from the working end, so that when you cut this off and use a lighter to cinch it, the lighter doesn't melt and weaken the part that's going to crack. So we take the scissors and we snip off that. Okay, now we take the piece that's inside and we pull the sheath back to about half and cut it off. Okay, so that's how to make a fall. There you go. Back! How to make crackers. We take the pieces that we cut off and we cut them in half. If you want to use dental floss instead, you can use 4 strands and it works just as well, might even last longer. If you want to buy Kevlar thread, that's the most durable. So now that we have foot-long strands, 2 foot-long strands of the core of the parachute cord, we do the same counter twist wind all the way to the end and tie a knot. Let me show you. Oh. So counter twist, counter twist, counter twist, counter twist, counter twist. This is the long, slow way. So I'm going to end this just by tying a knot there. Okay, so there's a sample fall. Another way you can make the cracker, is by holding the end in your teeth and twisting the whole length. Once the whole length is twisted, you grab the center, twist like this, and let go, and it'll wind itself up. Let me show you. So we just twist all the way tightly, all the way to the end, almost all the way, leaving as much as you want, 2 inches or so. Grab the center, turn, and let go. And the wind knocks us over, but you can see that that method is much faster. Now, again, we tie a knot. And then we have a cracker. All right. Time to attach the cracker to the fall. Okay, attaching the cracker to the fall, you open up the cracker end so that there's a loop. See the loop? And then you slide the loop onto the end of the fall. Now the way I like to tie this is I like to go around just a half hitch. No, I think I did something differently. Oh yes, right. So you see how you could make a half hitch? The cracker is attached here, and the loop could go through the end, through the loop, and that's a half hitch. The end could go through the loop. But instead, I put the cracker through the loop, and I don't put the end through. And then when I tighten it, it looks like that. And so when I cut this off, which I'll do right now, and singe that, it doesn't weaken the cracker. Okay, attaching the fall to the whip is super simple. Let's imagine that this is the end of our whip. Here's the end of our whip, and here's the fall that we just made. All you do, the easiest way I find, is you open up the fall, you slide it onto the whip, and you thread the fall through the loop and pull tight. That is called a keeper knot, and it holds indefinitely because there's no tying. Alright, I hope that helps, and if you have any questions, let me know. Have a great day.